see people everywhere. Oh, some don't care, and some are down in deep despair. They gray. Do you know what is happening today? Down in this town, all I seem to do is just hang around. Can you see the way it would be if only I could ever get free? LA Green, do you know what is happening today? Days of pain, looking like it's gonna rain. Can't you see what is really happening to me? Don't you know how perhaps I just should go away, get away from the hang-ups of LA. Doesn't matter, 'cause I had no yesterday, only memories and dreams that went away. Had a dream that the whole damn town moved away. I was standing in the night, screaming something out in fright, in the middle of the California freeway. LA Gray, did you ever really go away?
I know what's happening now, baby.
Hey, just a minute.
Wait a minute, darling. Excuse me. Everything's cool. Here he is, Mr. Logan, just like old Fletch said. Ain't he beautiful? You should have seen him whoop old fat belly and blue down at the bowling machine.
Got a name, boy? Or maybe you're deaf, boy. I asked your name.
Speak up, boy. Mr. Logan can't hear you.
My name is Leroy
No last name, huh?
Fisk.
Leroy Fisk.
Maybe Leroy here's a loser.
He looks like one.
What's the matter with you, boy? Don't you know Mr. Logan don't like no losers?
Could be he's a punk.
Could be.
Town's full of punks.
Are you a punk, Leroy?
Nigga, you make one more crack about me being a punk, and I'm gonna ram your feeble ass through that goddamn mirror.
Easy, gentlemen, easy. No need for anybody to get upset, say impolite things. Leroy, Fletch here says you can fight.
Fight! The Lord knows he can fight.
You know anything about street fighting, Leroy?
Yeah, I know street fight.
I mean professional street fighting.
What, different rules?
Rules? There aren't many rules, Leroy. Very few. You fight mean, you win mean. Takes a special sort of man.
Yeah, well, like I said, how much you paying?
You only got one thing on your mind, boy. Dom.
Look, like I told Fletch, I'm not interested in no chump change.
Wow. He's a tough nigga.
I didn't had it with your shit.
I'll show you something, nigga. I'll show you what a man like me would do for a nigga like you, sucker.
Look, like I said, I've been fighting all my life, and I don't need nobody to teach me. Now, I can whoop any hunky or jive-ass nigga you throw at me.
Got fire, Mr. Fisk. That's good.
Maybe we should show this uppity brother it ain't so easy as he thinks.
Earl, get on the phone. I think we should have us a little exhibition time. Set it up on the roof.
Wait, what is that? In a beauty contest, he'd come in second to a gorilla.
This him.
Calls himself Leroy Fisk.
Call him chopped catfish when I'm done with him.
Hey, Leroy, Moose here doesn't think very much of your prospects.
Well, he's big in the mouth.
You people sure are something.
What do you mean, you people?
You know what I mean, boy?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You come here to talk a fight.
I'm betting my ass on stomping you.
Okay, you can bet.
bag of trash, nigga. Man, please,
Good to see you relax.
Yeah.
How's the face?
I feel like it doesn't belong to me. My ribs, too, I guess a couple of them might be cracked or something.
No. Moose knows what he's doing. I made sure he didn't break anything. You'll be sore for a few days.
Yeah, that's no lie.
You did good. You just don't understand real street fighting, that's all. You're good material. I'm into a lot of things, but all you gotta know is your part of the game. I got 5 or 6 boys in my stable. Fabiola, go get Leroy one of my shirts. Something really up there. Sometimes I match my boys against each other, but most of the time they square away against the competition. Bets are always heavy.
All I gotta do is crack a few heads, huh?
The only trouble is the other cats have the same idea. I pay big when you win. Sound hungry?
I am, but not for no eats.
Good. Keep that hungry feeling. Makes for a mean fighter. That's what I'm buying. You in?
How's this?
Go on, try it on. Yeah, that's right. Help the man, Fabiola.
Hello.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
I'm just a little tired.
Tired. How you feeling? How's the baby doing?
Well, Leroy, if you were here, you would know. You know what I mean?
Hey, baby, wait a minute. Before you go into that, I
Look,
got something I gotta tell you.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about
I
it.
gotta tell you, baby.
I don't want
I
to
got a
hear it.
job.
I don't want
I
to hear
got
it.
a
You haven't been
job.
home in 2 days. I don't want to hear it.
Babe,
You haven't been home for 2 days. Lucius haven't seen you. You're hanging around with those goo hoodlums.
baby, I'm trying to tell
I mean,
you
I can't take
something.
this. I just can't
Don't
take
you
it.
understand? I got to talk
Please,
to you.
I don't want to
at
hear
this moment. Don't you
it. I don't want to
understand
talk
that?
about it right now.
Baby, I got some money.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't believe it. I don't believe nothing you say.
Oh, baby, listen. Every
I'm just
time
tired.
I got something to tell you, baby. You throw me
Look,
off.
well then if you came home and you spent some time with
I'm out here trying to make a living, baby.
And
I'm
you
trying to
spend
tell
some time
you
with
something
me.
important happened to me in my life.
Leroy, please.
Oh,
Please,
shit.
I can't. I mean, I can't
Look, I'll
stand
talk
it.
to you later. I can't deal with this right now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, to hell with her. I'm going to see Flo. But at least I can talk to her.
Where'd you get this from, Leroy?
I didn't boost it if that's what you're thinking. It's a gift.
Don't nobody just give you nothing like this for nothing. What's the matter with your face?
Oh, never mind that. Just open up the cookie jar.
Oh, Leroy. Where did you... Oh, Leroy. Leroy, did you do something wrong?
Come here, woman.
Your mind is just spinning. You sure you ain't high?
Baby, you know I don't need that shit.
Well, then where'd you get this money?
Okay. I ran into a cat today who is really together. He's gonna turn me out as a fighter.
You and Ali.
No, not that kind of fight.
What other kind is it?
What difference does it make? The most important thing is we are getting out of this rat's hole. And there ain't gonna be no more street corner hustling for me.
I love you, Leroy Fisk. You know, I don't know what you're talking about, but I ain't seen you this happy in a long, long time.
At least your underwear's clean, huh?
You're never late.
I wouldn't want to worry you, Fleischman. You got enough problems, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could use some relief.
I mean, relief. Give you my services, right? A little extra protection, no additional charge. How's that new boy yours doing?
He's looking good. He made quick work of that Pollock fighter Salvatore thought was so hot.
No shit.
Why don't you get a bet on him?
No, baby.
It's
I'm
a
not
lot.
that man. No bet.
Yeah. I'm a little short, but I'll make it good.
All right, but don't be so loose with this thing, okay? I mean, somebody might think you're making a payoff.
Ira, meet Leroy. He's getting behind the game.
Leroy?
Leroy here's good on the raw stuff. But where it's gonna count, he needs help.
Well, I'm the detail.
Street fights stop when one of the hounds is just laying there quiet and bleeding, and the money is being kicked out. How'd Logan find you?
Huh?
How did Logan find you?
I found him. How long you been fighting?
Long enough.
You ever get hurt?
Depends on how you mean it.
I mean, busted up cold, laid out.
I work hard at not letting that happen.
You did that? Guess there's no health plan, huh?
No pension plan either.
Just fight to fight and hope to live it out.
That depends on how Logan did.
I'm thinking of trimming my stable. You want to buy it?
Well, if the price is right, I'd like Ira, me to train my new boys.
Ira stays.
What about that fresh one?
What do you got?
I got a new boy. His name is Pak San, and man, is he wicked.
Let's get it on.
Well, Ingo, I'm gonna need a little more time. A week. 2 at the most. Well, I'm only asking for 2 lousy weeks, damn it. What do you want? Blood from a stone? Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost my temper. I apologize. Yeah. I understand. The deal's a deal, but I don't have it yet, damn it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I yelled again. Yeah. What's that? Well, you can take it and shove it up your Sicilian ass for all I care.
Hit Fleischman.
You're cut. Thanks. What are you gonna do with all that money?
You know, babe, I'm gonna get that cat everything that I didn't have when I grew up. Cat's gonna have the best education. He's gonna travel. He's gonna have a fair look at the world, which I didn't get. Sweetheart, I'm starting to make a little money now. So why don't you just go on out and buy yourself some of those nice things you always wanted? I really want you to have them.
What do you say, Leroy? When? Shoot a good game, man.
Who says?
I do.
My mama taught me never to speak to strangers.
You mean strangers? My name's Heineken. I'm no stranger.
No, you're a cop.
How'd you know that?
'Cause you wear short pants.
Well, that's not very polite, but what can I do, you know? Big, badass street fighter, right? I've seen you fight a couple of times. You're good, man. Damn good.
Hey, man, I'm clean.
What's the hostility, man? Wait a minute. Look, I'm not a Peckerwood, man. Why don't you tell me why every goddamn time when you Swade sees a police officer, you think he's after something?
What's your problem, then?
No problem. A little business, that's all. I mean, you're doing real good now, making a lot of money, right? Probably wasting most of it. Now, me, I like to see a good street fight, especially when it's between a couple of real good colored boys. Only
what?
Man, it's illegal, man.
Well, what ain't?
You know, if I was a real sour motherfucker, I could take your ass in right now. You know that?
Hey, man, I mean, why muscle me? Why don't you go after the big boys, Boss Charlie?
I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say that. It's just between you and me.
I dig. If I want to keep street fighting, I have to help the underpaid piggy with the necktie pay his dues, right?
You got it.
I stepped on your foot, Master Heineken, sir.
Hey, look, man, all you have to do is play ball. You can do whatever you want to. I don't care. But if you don't kick in, I mean, if you hold out on me, then you ain't got shit.
You stink.
Maybe. But don't hold out on me, because I'm going to know when you fight next time, and I'm going to be there for mine. Pleasure meeting you, boy. We'll see you around.
Hey,
Got something for me? No, man, don't count it. I know you wouldn't cheat me, right? Now, look, next time the bite won't be so big, you know? Just think about all those fights you got away with for free.
Hey, none of my fights are free.
I mean your fights. You mean our fights, man. You keep forgetting that I'm providing you with a service. No, I mean, without me, there ain't no fighting Leroy Fisk, right?
Hannigan, you gonna try to jam me till you take me down to nothing, ain't you?
It's wrong for you to talk to me like that. All I'm trying to do is keep you in business. Look, man, I don't do anything wrong. I mean, don't get out of line and make me do something bad, right? All right, look, I'm going on back in. Wait your black ass out here a couple of minutes and then come in. I don't want people seeing us together too much, all right? They may think you're paying off the man or something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
One of these days, baby, you gonna pay the piper.
I'm gonna pay the piper? No, man, you don't understand. See, some of us never pay the piper because some of us are the piper. Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm not getting my head torn off just so that sucker can cut himself in.
Now, take it easy.
Easy? Logan, I'm not busting my ass for some cop on the take to steal my sweat and put it in his jar.
You gotta keep up. It's expected. It's part of the game. You're not a chump anymore. You said
I'm
so
a
yourself.
chump if I let Heineken muscle in.
Hey, you let me worry about Heineken. Just play along with him for a while.
You gonna take care of Heineken?
Count on it. Just to help you out, I'll arrange some extra fights for you now and then. You can handle them. That'll beef up your take, and you'll be able to square things with the man.
Yeah, it's my head that takes the whoopings.
I already told you. I'll deal with Heineken, Leroy. Trust me. Take a little time, that's all. Look, he's only a sucker fish. You're the shark.
Biggest thing you ever had in your pool.
You're damn right.
Hannigan's in with Logan. Half of everything he gets from dumbheads like you and me, he splits back with Logan. Logan tells him how much to squeeze, and Hannigan does the rest.
Oh, man, that makes me...
Oh, Leroy.
I am no whore. I mean, that Logan is a lying son of a bitch. He told me he was gonna straighten with that dude, man. He said all he needed was a little time.
That's part of the con, Leroy. They get us coming and go.
I thought I was one smart nigga.
Come on. Come on, Leroy. It ain't so bad. Look at me. I survived.
I bite the apple, and the apple bite me back. I was looking at the TV, and the TV was watching me. Mm-hmm. Hey, Leroy! Leroy! I've been looking for you all night long, boy. Where you been?
Hey, Fletch.
Hey, baby, what's happening?
Hey.
I did a favor for you.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you about my family, Fletch.
Oh.
Let me tell you about my family. Come on down. I had 7 brothers and sisters.
Oh, shit.
7. Look at here. 1, 2, come back here. 3, 4. How many is that?
5.
All right. 6. This is me. Now, when my mama and my papa split, they divided us up. You understand?
Well, that's interesting, but it ain't as interesting as what I got to tell you.
My mama picked one, and then my papa. Now, this is me.
Look, we all been there, Leroy. I know all about that.
All I ever wanted to do in life was not to have to kiss Whitey's ass.
Amen.
You understand?
Amen.
And when I thought I had got there, I thought Leroy Fisk was gonna be somebody.
Be somebody.
Be somebody.
Be somebody.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Because a black man can be a chump, too. Your skin is a cage. You gonna have to, how you get out of it? You fight out of it.
You talking kind of funny. You better get yourself some coffee.
Yeah. Well, let me get my money.
I know what's gonna make my friend Leroy Fisk smile. Yes, sir.
What?
I know, listen, that old high-necking ain't gonna hassle my friend no more.
How you know Heineken?
I know he's been mean to my friend, and I know he's been leaning on you so heavy that one of these days he's gonna break your back. But the very next time he breathes your way, you show him this.
What is this?
Every time old High-Neckin is on the take, he notes it down in that book. What he takes from you, what he takes from the other street fighters, how much the ladies have to pay, Numbers, too. Shit. Every time, every person that has to live with it. And every day, too. You can hang with it, Leroy. And even old Logan's name is in there, fat and big.
Where did you get this?
I got prancing fingers. Listen, it ain't nothing small I can't get it when I put my old popcorn brain together.
Don't lecture me on morals,
Who the hell is talking about morals, man? Look, you don't understand what was in the book. That son of a bitch puts it in the wrong hands. You and me are fucked. You understand that?
He's not gonna go anywhere with that book.
Is that right? I mean, so far he's been a pussycat, right?
You know, only an ignorant redneck like you would be dumb enough to write everything down in one place. From now on, I'll do the thinking around here.
Well, who was doing the thinking last night when those two apes tied a rope? Next time you get in a mess like that, don't call on me.
Heineken, I don't take lip from dumb cops like you. You give me any more jazz, and you'll never see that nice pension the public's paying for.
Hey, Logan, don't threaten me. I mean, don't dick around with me, man, or I'll cancel your policy.
You'll cancel my policy, huh? Just how do you think you're gonna do that? Hmm?
It's not that tough, my friend.
Smart-ass cop, huh? Let's see you try. You may find your own policy being canceled. How do you like that?
Heineken, get over to my place. Now.
Leroy? Leroy?
Don't bother, Heineken.
Hey, Jesus, man, I didn't come over here to play games. What are you doing?
Is this a game?
I didn't have
Something to do with this. No more games. No fights. No money. I am out.
Where'd you get that book? How'd you get it?
And what are you gonna do about Fletch?
Hey, Mike, Heineken. Yeah, look, I got a DOA at 920 North King Road. Yeah, well, get a wagon over here, will you? Yeah, 313. Look, Mike, it's a coronary. That's very important, okay? You got it. Now, what about the book, man?
Heineken, get the hell out.
I know how you feel, but that's no reason to get unwired.
I want out.
You can't walk away.
Why not?
Responsibilities.
Man, I don't owe you for nothing. I am my own man.
Your own man. That crap. I own you. Man, you know what you are? You're meat. Just because you got a little money now, you forgot where you came from and what you are. Well, I'll tell you, you're nothing but a nigger living in somebody else's world.
Hold it, Leroy. I'll blow your brains out, nigga. Now you move.
Don't forget what I just finished saying to you.
I won't ever forget it.
Honey, would you please sit down? You're making me nervous. You want some coffee?
Hello? Hey, now look, listen, let me tell you what. So you want to make a deal, huh? Okay. Okay, Logan. I'll fight Moose. But this one is going to cost you $25,000 extra. And after that, it's over. My contract with you is over. You understand? And you can tell your friend Heineken that this is one fight he ain't going to get a piece of.
Please get away from those gangsters.
Hey,
they
look,
killed
look,
Fletcher
Bay,
and they will kill
everything
you
is
too.
going to be okay, all right? I mean, I'm getting out of the fight game. Look, I'm trying to buy that club from Wilson.
Honey, we don't have that kind of money.
We will after this fight. I can get it for $50,000 down.
I don't care about the club. I just want you to stop fighting. I love you, and I don't want to see you get hurt.
Oh, baby, it's gonna
I just
be
don't
all right.
want to see you get hurt.
Hey, it's gonna be all right. 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 It's gonna be all right, baby. It's gonna be all right.
It's all been very messy, Logan. Mr. Ringo is losing patience with you. You have no discipline in the running of your affairs.
I assure you, after this next fight, everything will again be fine, just the way it was before.
Yeah, well, Mr. Ringo says it wasn't so good before either.
Mr. Ringo has my personal guarantee.
Mr. Ringo has always had your personal guarantee. Now, on your recommendation, Mr. Ringo is putting a sizable bet down on your boy. You guarantee your boy can win.
If I couldn't guarantee it, I wouldn't be here.
Well, you put Mr. Ringo down for $50,000.
Here we go. Just the two of us. Last card. King, queens again. King, queen still got another 6. Oh, thank you, brother.
What is, y'all?
You got it, Leroy.
Joe?
Everything. Trying to make this hand. What you do, man? Oh, I have to bet you 3 more now. That's what you want.
Thank you. What you got?
King, queen.
It's King, queen, Jack, queen.
That's my money,
Like
man.
Henry got it.
Oh,
Look at Henry, what's the action on the street?
Logan and Eagle are betting their asses off.
Logan and Ingo betting their asses off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
All against you.
What?
Yeah, the word is out on the street that, you're gonna lose this one. Moose is favored 3-2.
here, let me rap to you for a minute. Excuse me, fellas. You got it. Let him out, okay. Say, listen, man, I got $35,000 and 25 more when I win the fight. And I want you to place it all on me.
And if you don't win, where you gonna get the 25 G's to pay me back?
I'm gonna win. Now you can count on it.
Leroy, if you don't win this fight, you better hope you die during the fight. I personally guarantee you won't walk away from this one. You understand? You got it.
Hey, Leroy. I know you bet a lot of money today, huh?
I did. How you feel, Leroy?
45 on Leroy.
He's ready, man. He's ready. I better roll against this. What do you mean against him? There's one fight that black boy will never walk away from. You sure about that? Will the sun come up tomorrow? Okay. Will the sun?
Belongs to me.
Hey, Avon, hey, what the hell are you doing?
Feel your beady eyes looking at me, Heineken. There's a black lion walking in your jungle.
Come on. Mr. Ringo's time is valuable.
Well, that's what I want to talk about. Time. See, I'll need more time to cover everything I owe you, Mr. Ringo.
Why?
I've lost heavy on the fights. The bets I've had to make good have hurt bad.
Now, that's not Mr. Ingo's problem. That's your problem. You got other things besides street fighters. You got women, dope, numbers, loans.
My people have been having trouble operating lately. But I think we've gotten over the problem.
Huh? That's just what Mr. Ingo wanted to discuss with you.
Fisk?
That's right.
I bought the club. I bought the club. Wilson's Club, I bought it. It's ours.
Have you ever told a lie you shouldn't have told? And you watch that same old lie.
Hey! Damn! Look at the man.
How you doing, brother? Love?
2 years in Germany sure didn't do you too much harm.
Yeah, what can I tell you?
You look good. Things all right. Sit down, man.
Look here, when he got off the plane, I couldn't believe he was my baby brother.
Yeah, sure looks good.
Well, I got a couple of months off.
Yeah.
I'll have enough uniform when I get back.
I can dig it. Hey, look here. I want you to meet James. Looks after my best interests. This is Everett, my brother-in-law. He just got back from Germany.
I'm glad.
Same thing that happens in your house. Have you ever had just enough money to make it through the week? And you knew all the time you didn't have enough to eat. Have you ever tried to make it?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look like somebody planting watermelon seeds.
Look here, he'll be here soon enough for everybody.
Yeah. She sure looks good, don't she?
Got enough good mama.
Yeah. Hey, look, this calls for a celebration. We're gonna head up to Chinatown, and after the sweet and sour, I know an after-hours place is hurting for our presence.
Hey, man, that sounds great. Hey, but look, after we do that, I'd like to clean up a little bit.
Oh, sure. Look, why don't you run upstairs and get something for him to wear?
Yeah, sure. Come on.
Tie or something. There's some cologne and stuff up there.
Take the center.
You look good, man. Yeah, help yourself.
I'll see y'all.
Okay.
Have you ever wrote a song and you knew it wasn't no good? You knew it would bounce from here to Hollywood. Have you ever asked yourself, when will it all end? Maybe things will get better without going to church again. You don't have to tell me, 'cause I've been there before. It's the same thing that happens in my house. It's the same old thing that happens in your house. I said it's the same thing.
Okay, let's go celebrate.
You ready?
Yeah, come on.
Careful, my nephew.
Hey, Leroy, can I see you? Sure. Hey, look, car's right out back. Meet me out front.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye.
Look over here and over there.
Beauty now.
Everywhere to the same old problem. I thought she was doing all right. Oh, and I thought you was doing all right.
Come on, Leroy. Stop what you do. Hey, come on. Come away. Bang! Come on. Bang! Come on, go.
Ow, you should have seen him, man.
Leroy Fifth dead. When we hit him, we hit him.
Right on, Billy, right on. He was a badass street fighter, but he couldn't stay bought and he couldn't be tamed, so he was no good for me.
Hey, we sure taught high flying fist not to mess with the biggies.
Ain't it the truth? You mean teacher, Logan.
Now that that uppity nigger is off the streets, is out of the way, I want our people back on the streets again. And if anybody gives him any shit, I want to know about it right away. That's it. Get the door, will you?
Okay.
I gotta tell you. He came around.
Who is it? officer. Hey, Logan, it's the policeman of the year, Heineken.
Hey, let him in, let him in. Come on in, Hank. Listen, anything we can do for you, officer? Tickets to the policeman's ball? Or am I double parked?
Yes, sir, honey. Guys, let me know when you're through with the jokes, okay? Because I got some news for your boss here.
What's your news, Hank? What's the news?
Well, turns out the man you had hit wasn't Leroy. Yeah, it was his brother-in-law. And the other body in the car, that was Leroy's wife, see? Pregnant.
What the hell do you think you were going to do, man? You're going to knock him off, and that was going to make you a big man, right? Christ.
I mean, if you can't stand the competition, why didn't you just pack it in? What do you send these two apes over there for? What are you doing? You just sit your black ass down. And let me tell you something, my friend. You got one angry son of a bitch on the streets now. And you're the one who made him that way.
Are you sure it wasn't Fisk? Maybe your information was wrong.
Yeah, maybe so, Logan. Only if I was you, I wouldn't go out on the streets alone. You know what I mean?
What the hell are you staring at? Get your chunky ass out of here.
Well, how do we know for sure he's looking for you? I mean, maybe someone else had a hard on for him.
That smart-ass nigga's too dumb to figure anything out.
The only dumb nigger around here is you, Avon. Now there's a mad nigger out there, and I want him found before he finds me. I want every eye and every ear looking and listening. I want all our people tuned into every whisper and every second they hear about it. I want to know about it. Now get your asses out of here.
Wait for me by the pearly gate.
As we commit this body to its final resting place, we know today that you can look up and take consolation in knowing that she's not going in the ground, but she's standing over there by the pearly gates, standing there with the one that loved her first. Let us pray. Oh, Father, we thank you today for consolation in this sad hour. We thank you for understanding. Thank you for the comfort.
Well, I'm sorry, gentlemen, but the club doesn't open till tonight. What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
About your problem, Mr. Fisk.
Well, Mr. Fisk isn't here.
Well, maybe you can tell us where he is.
Well, I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I can't help you.
Like we said, we're here to talk. Now, where can we find your friend, Mr. Fisk?
Like I said, I can't help you.
Beat it out of him.
Go. Hold it. I think he would rather die than tell the truth. You listen, and you listen good. We'll be watching all over. And if your friend, Mr. Fisk, shows his face, it's gonna be boom. We're gonna blow him away.
He's dumb.
Who is it?
Lawrence?
Who is it?
Lawrence?
Leroy. Oh, my God.
Hello, Florence.
They told me you were dead.
No, that was Bay and her brother.
God. Leroy, come in.
James took me up to his mama's house and asked me to stay there for a couple of days. But, well, you know me, I couldn't stay cooped up like that. So I just got in my car and drove. No place in particular. I just drove. I must have driven 1,000 miles or so. And I came here. I don't know why.
Come on, sit down.
Thank you.
Who did this, Leroy? And why?
Well, I think I know who. And I think I know why, but I'm not sure. I don't know if they think I'm dead or what. Florence, I need a place to hide out for a couple of days.
Okay, sure.
Hey, everybody, look who's here. Bumbo! Jay, my man, look at here. I want a raw egg and a goat. Yes, right? Ooh, sweet. You gonna do?
That depends.
Well, I heard some money was looking for me. Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe.
For the price I heard, this dude might have something.
Maybe he does.
This friend of mine, he's a pool hustler, you know. He said this dude was willing to pay big.
Say, Dig, I don't talk in fishbowl. No, man, it's too late for me. Hey, Dig, look, I want somebody to get me. Not for $2 billion, you don't. Look, I can get more if I have to. Then we talk. Oh, you can do it here. Easy. Hey, what if it's a woman, man? It doesn't matter to me, man. A job is a job. Yeah, right on, man. What's matter to you? Hey, man, maybe you don't kill it, man. Maybe you just find the motherfucker. How you been buying cars? Hey, man, that's my specialty, man. Shit. Wait a minute, I gotta go. But you good at buying cars.
Car, man, car.
Think, sucker, think hard.
It wasn't me, man.
Think.
It wasn't me.
Try again.
I swear it wasn't me, man.
A car you worked on a couple of weeks ago in an alley.
A couple of weeks ago, man, I was in Miami.
Try again, sucker.
That wasn't me, man. Hey, who are you, man? You're me?
I said think.
Come on. Hey, man, you're making a mistake.
You're not thinking, boom, boom.
Look, you're making a mistake, man. You got me mixed up with another jobber, man. You bring it back. Bring me alone. Look, man, it's a mistake. I swear, man, it wasn't me. I wasn't there, man.
We going for a swim, baby.
No! Can't get away.
Please tell me. Please. Where did he go? Where did you go? Fix that food. You lying buffoon. I would like you. Was a big, tall, black dude just here?
Hey, man, come on.
That's gonna be it for you, boom boom.
Beer.
You the dude looking for Earl?
Might be.
I'm Sherry. Arrest your ass. Beside me, handsome.
How come you knew I was looking for Earl?
You've been talking to people. I know people.
Yeah, well, where can I find him?
Why you want to mess with that trash for?
Got my sister pregnant.
Ooh! I didn't know you could do it with spit. Yeah, well, I tricked with that honky once. He didn't pay and he didn't act nice.
Hey, look, Mama, I got my money and I pays for what I wants.
Oh, what do you want, lover? Huh? Nice, huh? I don't wear no bra.
Hey, baby, I got one thing on my mind right now. Now, where can I find Mr. Charlie?
Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I won't.
I got one thing on my mind, like I said. Now, you tell me where I can find Earl. I'll squeeze this dried prune off.
Okay. Okay.
Placate me, bitch.
Shack's up with a Chicana. Hotel Washington.
Come on. I didn't touch your car. You lying. The truth? The hell you didn't. We got some talking to do, Earl. Let me get my pants. And you get your pants, baby. Stop. Now talk. Talk. Yes, Boom Boom. He wired the car. Boom Boom. Squirrely guy. He does our jobs for Logan. Huh? I tell you, he's not right in the head. You lying. I'm not lying.
Get in the door there, Earl.
What are we doing here? We're here for the early show. What are you doing? What are you doing? Son of a bitch. I was making you a little more comfortable. For what? Son of a bitch, throw me out of here! Son of a bitch. You and your pals killed my family. Oh, no, Fisk, like I told you, it was Boom Boom. He's a crazy. Let me out of here. Why would a crazy want to do something like that, huh? Crazies don't need reasons. That's why they're crazy. What are you doing, you son of a bitch? Get! Your hands are clean. Your hands are clean, right, Earl?
break! Let me out of here, you
And
mother!
Logan's
You
as
mother,
innocent.
Hey! You son of a bitch!
Logan's as innocent
Let me
as a
out of
baby,
here!
right?
It was Logan's orders!
Something for your listening pleasure.
Let me out! Orders! It was Logan's orders! It was Logan's orders! This help! Help me! Oh, no! Don't do it! Please! Don't! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, you son of a bitch! Let me out of here! Let me out of here, Fisk! Give me a break!
You want a break,
Give me a
girl?
break! Give me a break!
You want a
Give me a break!
That looks good.
Is this your day off, or are you lost?
No, man, I'm not lost. I was looking for Leroy Fisk.
He isn't here.
No, I did hear about that. That was too bad. I just wondered, though, maybe if you happen to run into him, you might tell him that I'll give him Logan in exchange for something else.
I'll say something else.
Well, he'll know what it is, okay?
Well, if I happen to run into him, I'll see that he gets your message.
Appreciate it. We'll see you later. Oh, God.
Do you plan on moving, or do you rent this particular spot?
No, I was just wondering if you fuck around at all.
White trash.
White trash? They don't say white trash anymore.
Hey, look, tell him to be careful. And thank you for looking out for him.
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Disappointed in you, Boom.
Hey, what the hell you want me to do, man?
You ain't bringing me nothing, Boom.
I can't bring it what's not there, man. Ay, caramba.
Don't get smart ass,
Hey, man,
Boom.
because my arm hurts like shit.
That's your problem.
Hey, man.
Now, I know, you know, and the street knows that Logan's pink fingers are in every deal that comes
Hey,
along.
man, that don't mean that I'm in there,
You
man.
better be.
Huh? Hey, look, okay, man, he's up to his ass, man, in Huckle Ingo, okay? Ay, man, Ingo, man, he's leaning heavy. Hey, man, why the hell you want him, man? Why don't you get him, man? Why you ragging up? Ay, hey, man.
Because I don't want him just yet. I want him to sweat a little bit.
Hey, man.
I want to strike fear into his heart. Now, you think hard and you tell me what you got for me.
Let me see. Oh, I know, man. I can give you Avon. Avon, yeah, man, you need him, man.
I'm listening.
Look, man, Avon, he's a cockhound, you know? He don't let a day go by without getting some pussy.
That's
man.
worth exactly nothing. Now, you better come up with something and come up with it quick. Or every day for a week, I'm gonna smash up one of your soft toes.
Hey, come on, man.
And if you keep on disappointing Fisk, I'm gonna rearrange your plumbing so that you piss out your mouth.
Oh, man.
Now, you take this number. You get something, you call me. And boom. You better guard this number with your life.
Okay. Okay. Okay, man, I'll get something for you, okay? I'll give you something.
You better. Kidney machines cost.
Caramba, la chinga tu madre, vamos a hacer el pinche cabrón.
Ginger?
In a minute.
Now. I hid your goodies.
Just a little something to relax me.
That's all you need, huh?
Sure. Sure, that's all I need.
That's all you ever need, right?
Where'd you hide it, honey?
I think you want that horse more than you want me.
Of course not. Where is it? Please.
Got me a junkie chicken.
Oh, please. Don't talk like that.
You know, you're getting to be a pain in the ass. I ought to boot you out of here.
I know what my man wants. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
He sure as hell knows what you want. It's spiteful. What'll you do for it?
Anything. Anything.
Yeah, anything is right. Anything is right.
Please.
Get out of here. You're beginning to turn my stomach. And I said, get out.
No. You gotta help me, Boom Boom.
Scramble the something right here.
Get him. I call him hard.
Here, man, my ass is shredded.
He threw me out. He threw me out. Cause
oh, shit. Come on, man, okay? I got a little problem. Okay. Come on, baby. Hey, come on. Come on, Ginger. Come on. Okay. Hey, Larry, what's happening? Hey, man, I got to have this shit. Look, I ain't got it, man. No, hey, wait. I got to have this shit today, man. I got it in my hands. I got a problem, okay? Hey, look, man, I got a problem, goddammit. Hey, look.
Please, honey, will you take me back? I'll cut down on the stuff, I swear it.
Heineken, you believe it?
Why did Boom Boom tell you?
I was all tore up. I was mad. And Boom Boom and me started talking crazy, you know, fix talk.
Keep talking.
Anyway, Boom Boom said I shouldn't worry because Fisk would take care of you just like he took care of Earl. And
I'm buying. What I don't like is it sounds like he's got some smarts.
Son of a bitch.
what? What about me?
You? For you, this don't change a damn thing. Avon, get her out of here. Let's go. Basically, she's got a heart of gold.
You should marry that girl, you know that?
Hey, Boom Boom.
Okay, so
Boom Boom.
Hey, ¿qué pasó?
Logan wants to see you.
Hey, tell Logan I'm busy, okay?
Is that what you want me to tell Logan?
Wait a minute, okay? Wait, okay. Just wait. Meet me here in an hour, okay? Look, just 1 hour, all right? All right, I don't know explanation, okay? Okay? No explanation. What's he want to see me about, man? Can't you say I'm taking
Gives me orders. I don't ask him any questions.
Damn, you see what I'm letting get past me, man? This better be very well important, you know?
Sure it will be, baby.
Ginger talked. Where's Fisk?
Hey, man,
Oh, I don't want to ask again. I peeped your game. How are you going to clean yourself up?
Hey, look,
Let me
know,
play with Boom Boom.
No, I wouldn't lie to you, man.
Let's hear it.
I wouldn't lie
where
to
is
you.
the tar, baby?
He's with some ding chick, man. I got a number in my wallet, man, that he's staying with, that's all.
What number?
It's in my wallet, you know?
Let me see it.
It's in my wallet.
Well, this
That's
it?
it right there, man. You know I wouldn't lie to you.
I can check this out, man, you know.
I know.
If you're lying.
No, but would I lie to you? Huh? I wouldn't lie.
Let's go.
You know, put on the wallet, please. Thank you. That's all you want to talk to me about?
Hey,
Well, hello, Miss Lucky Black Bitch.
Who are you?
Police.
And what are you doing here?
Fisk been hanging out here? I can see now why he got his dead wife so quick.
You've got a filthy mind.
You got a big mouth. Where's Fisk?
Who's Fisk?
He's the boy that gave you something to keep for him, remember? The notebook, black cover.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where's that book?
I said I don't know what...
Smart-ass bitch, aren't you? We're gonna see about that. You know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna see what Leroy finds for a signal.
We going for a ride.
Listen, I didn't have anything to do with that car business.
Just shut up.
Look, will you listen to me?
I said shut up.
Man, you know what Logan's gonna do to you when he finds out about this, huh?
I'd love to hear a pig squeal.
What are you doing? What are you doing, man? What is this? God, Fisk, it wasn't my fault. Will you listen to me, God damn it? What? Come on, man, get me down, will you?
Hey, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's
all
Superman.
right, man, you had your big laugh, right? Now get me down. What time do you clowns come in here in the morning?
5 a.m. Monday morning. You have all weekend to think about your shit.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? I'll freeze to death. But you can't do this!
Oh, hey, Dig. Here's that little black book you was looking for, Heineken.
Look, man, will you listen to me? Will you listen to me a minute? Look, you can't leave me here, man.
I can't?
You can't do it.
You got a little surprise coming, Heineken.
No, man, look, I'm gonna freeze to death.
Be cool, Heineken.
Listen, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You gotta get me down from here, man. I'm gonna freeze to death.
Yeah? It's Avon.
Mr. Ingo, Logan would not bug you anymore. I wasted him for you, and I did it in a very sophisticated manner. I tricked him. I wined him. I dined him. Took him to a disco. We were having a lot of fun, and then I killed him.
Good. You're number one, Avon.
Number one? All right. Thank you, Mr. Ingo. All right. Number one. You should have seen the look on his face, and he thought I was dumb.
I'm busy, Avon.
Oh. Excuse me, Mr. Ingo.
Relax. Go out to the pool. Have a drink.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Give me a scotch. Matter of fact, make that a double scotch. Thank you, my man. Yes, indeed. Times will get better. Times will be all right.
This is Ingo.
Tell Leroy I've got Logan. 625 Coast Highway.
It's Leroy. Tell Ingo I'm here.
Ingo's upstairs. Where's Logan?
I took care of Logan for you. Now you're number one on the street. I'm backing you. We're partners.
You took care of Logan. And you took care of Avon. And you took care of Flashman. And you took care of Fletch. You took care of Bay.
Lucius, you got to you're number one on the street.
I love you.
I'm backing you.
It's a word.
Got a name, boy?
But you gotta fight. Fight.
Now you're number one on the street. I'm backing you.
Life is a word.
I love you.
Got a name, boy?
Life is a word. But you gotta fight. Fight.
When I thought I had got there, I thought Leroy Fisk was gonna beat somebody. Beat somebody. Beat somebody. Beat
Hi, this is Sharon K. Griffin, and I am here with Exclusive Entertainment and LaShawn White, whom I want to call Pastor for whatever reason it keeps coming to me. But he's doing some extraordinary things in the Columbia, South Carolina area.
Back in Parks and Recreation in 1996, and I served in Parks and Recreation, serving the youth in the community, where inner city youth are often overlooked. The opportunities that they have are limited, and just provide that mentorship and that guidance, from a perspective of one positive male role model.
Are the parents really participating? Just tell me more about that, because you do serve at-risk youth, correct?
That's correct. Well, I guess the thing is, we have a number of parents that that do their part, but then we have a ton that we would consider to be absent or not play as significant role as we would like, surely. But of course, the fact that they allow their kids to take part with us and participate in our programs, within itself.
So how do
plays
you
a big
balance the parents that participate and the parents that don't participate? Because I know that it could be challenging on the, I don't want to say community, but the program overall. So could you expound on that?
Sure. I guess, our motto has been, and we encourage our parents, from a standpoint of, we know that, we have a third of the folks that pretty much do all of the work, and our parents buy into that system. And, therefore that helps, to catapult everything and move everything forward. It's often a struggle, from a financial standpoint. A lot of the parents, have, different challenges, from not having adequate transportation or no transportation at all. A lot of the kids, we pick up, we transport, we provide transportation. Our parents, chip in and help provide transportation. We actually, we had a van donated, a while back, which, it was enough to get us, around the city to get the kids back and forth to practice, things of that nature. Where during that era, I think we actually probably picked up maybe about 20 kids, for football practices and things of that nature.
Wow, so are you a 501c3 nonprofit organization where you can accept donations and people can actually write that off on their taxes?
Yes, we are. We actually have our 501c3 is listed under the Pop Warner organization, Midlands Pop Warner. We also have AAU certification, where we also have the 501 under the AAU branch, because we serve a variation of sports, so we definitely use that as a tool.
Okay, cool beans. Now, tell me what your gifts and your talent is. Like, what do you do as far as the organization is concerned? Is it basketball? Is it football? What is it?
Well, I do it all. I do, I fill in, I guess, basketball is probably the sport that I'm most passionate about, the sport that I actually have studied the most, the sport that I have participated in and played the most. I've also played football in high school, but we also provide baseball, we provide soccer, which is the entry sport. We start them as young as 1 year old. With soccer, 1.5 or so. All of my kids started around that age. So we do it all. Wherever I need to be, that's where I am.
Since you do it all, I have to ask this. I love the soccer and I love the baseball. Of course, I love football and basketball. But do you also have golf?
Well, we don't have golf I don't instruct golf, but I do have kids that have participated in golf. We do encourage them to, participate in golf, participate in tennis. I actually try to diversify and, and spread them out a little bit, but that's not something that, we put we're hands-on per se, but we do have the golf center, through the city of Columbia that we often, when the opportunity presents itself, we often encourage the kids to participate in the golf. And this past fall, my 17-year-old daughter, she participated in the golf program. So, that was her first time actually participating in golf, and she enjoyed it.
I love diversity. And the reason I love diversity is because oftentimes when we look at black people or black folk, urban areas, that we concentrate solely on basketball or football, and maybe now some baseball. But I love to see when our kids are more diverse to where they can compete with other nationalities, especially on the higher level. So I commend you all for that, and congratulations to your daughter for participating. So you have to tell me what started you to be so passionate about young people and wanting to, and I'm gonna say see them healed, because anytime you have a calling on your life, of course you want to see other people healed. So expound why.
Well, I guess I think, as I mentioned earlier, back in '96 when I first started with the City of Columbia with the Parks and Recreation Program, I had the opportunity to actually, coach and mentor youth or guys that was really my age. We may have been 2 or 3 years apart. I coached under Frank Streeter, who has been a mentor of mine, as well as several other guys, Yancey King, all of these guys that now are retired or close to retirement, and these guys paved the way, and they kind of passed the torch on, and I guess I grabbed hold of it, and hey, and decided to run with it. A lot of the things that that I learned from them, a lot of the passion that I developed over the years, through whether or not it was through my experiences through working with Department of Social Services, working with the fatherhood program, Department of Juvenile Justice, or Department of Corrections. I took a few years off and came back to the Parks and Recreation because I figured that that would be an opportunity to impact the youth before they got to that side, before they got to Department of Corrections, before they got to Department of Juvenile Justice.